Welcome to Lexington, Kentucky, the Bluegrass State and home to the Kentucky Wildcats. And Big Blue Nation has turned out, revved up, and ready to go. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see the squad from the Sun Belt, the Appalachian State Mountaineers, taking on a team from the SEC, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Kentucky ready to go toe meets leather and start this game. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the App State Mountaineers offense will take the first swing of the game. And here he is, one of the best receivers in the game, and he just commands attention both from the defense and from the fans.
Yeah, he's a guy you got to keep your eye on, and you're going to see him line up all over the field in this game. He can play in the slot, he can play out wide, he can run the entire gamut in the route tree as well. Really nothing this guy can't do.
Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
That's caught. It's Robinson. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Early in the game, as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
Wants to throw on third. Pulls it in. It's Roberts. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
And the Mountaineers will line it up on 1st and 10. The give to the back. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. And if you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Now they'll try the right side. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And that's back-to-back now. We've seen this running back get it done on their opening drive of the game. That last carry got the 1st down. So if I'm the offensive coordinator right now, I love the way my O-line's playing, and I love the way this guy's toting the rock. I'm going to give it to him again.
The Mountaineers are on the move. Unloads quickly. Showing off those sweet feet as he gets it to the 45.
And I love working the slot receivers. You see so much of that. It's about matchups, right? I can put a fast guy in that slot, maybe get matched up on a linebacker or a safety. I like working those guys in those matchups. Favorable for the offense for sure.
Went to the running game on 1st down, now 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Aguilar. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
They'll leave it with him. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. That linebacker was a heat-seeking missile, and the heat that he sought was the ball carrier.
Yeah, great job, great feel. Linebackers are making all the calls in the defense and understanding when I need to come through that gap and come through with bad intentions. Those guys are usually 245 pounds of heat-seeking missile.
Snagged in the middle. It's Robinson. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
Looking to throw on third. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Yeah, third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one, a 47-yarder from the right hash. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get a touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Wildcats offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these guys are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking for a man. It's Vandergrift. Got his man quickly. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to get it through the air. Got his man in the middle. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Dances away to buy time. Turns it on in midfield. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down.
That's so frustrating. It happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down. He's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screen stands. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receivers somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
He'll try to pop the draw. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
And I don't care if I do it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throwing catch, and he's down at the 5. Guys, it's Appalachian State holding the lead at the end of the quarter. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Wide receiver's going to get a shot at it on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kentucky! He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they punctuated with a 5-yard touchdown run. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Looking for space, it's Roberts. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They'll go to the ground. Shakes off the tackle. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move.
And a lot of coaches put a lot of emphasis on situational type running, right? When it's a goal-to-go situation, short yardage situation, like when I need to run the football and they know I'm running the football, right there, haven't had a lot of success, but I needed a few yards to get the first down. Great job by the offensive line, creating some space and getting the first down.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Yeah, this offense might want to think about moving the launch point for this QB because if you take hits like that from the pocket, it's really tough to complete passes.
After misfiring, it's 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Aguilar. They're bringing heat. And that pressure just engulfed him. It's sacked for this defense.
Defensive linemen live to get after the quarterback, to get sacks, to get by those big hog volleys up front, the offensive line, and say, you taste dirt.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? You can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
And the Mountaineers decide to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. The give to the tailback. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
Off play action. Floating away. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the 2nd play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. They're setting up the screen.
You got to love that on defense. One of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. What do? You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Kentucky will be forced to punt. He'll bring it back. It's Robinson. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. And they got him for the sack.
A great job by this defense, setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. From the gun, running back on the move. Picked up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Looking for a man. It's Aguilar. Feeling some heat. And that one's too high, out of bounds, incomplete.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. Set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody in the back end expecting throw. Now that you're forcing completion, force growth.
The Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Tries to find a little more run room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. So no room to run there, and you wonder after that loss on 1st down where they turn now.
Yeah, and that's why it's so important for the defense to win these 1st downs, right? You want to create negative plays to make this offense so much more predictable.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. The short hand, it's Trainer. And they pick up just a few on that completion. It's a 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his target down the middle. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks.
Defense is about learning the plays. Throw down what they like to do and how do they do it. So far, the offense having a little bit of success, but the defense now, you got to figure out what they're doing.
Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on 1st down. With the catch, it's Key. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of 1st down.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a rhythm.
Quarterback empties his backfield. Looking to throw it again. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. Looking to throw for it. Finds the man down the middle. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
Nice stuff on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Dropping back, it's Vandergrift. Gets it out fast, and he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Right down the middle. Can't make the catch, and it'll be 3rd down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the 1st down and avoid settling for the field goal. Caught near the sticks. It's Trainer. And they knocked him down, but he got past the line again.
Well, in that down distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? You know the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the 1st.
Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. He wants to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Bright.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offensive success.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Couldn't find his man last time. Now they'll have to convert 3rd and 4. Looking to throw, it's Vandergrift. That's a 5. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats!
One of the areas they really focused on this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made that extra point. The wet turf, no problem at all. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown. And the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. We're inside his own 15. Let's see how far he can get. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Running behind that left side. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys, for the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from Lexington. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on a comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in Penn. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Kroger Field.
And the Mountaineers will kick it off to start the 2nd half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Finds just enough space across the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so his first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. As always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him, so I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
On third down, going up top. And he hit a little bit wider field as that falls out of bounds.
And offensively, we know it's hard to throw ball in third situation because the defense can play base zone coverages. They've got a lot of guys with eyes on us. Q had no shot there. Nobody open. Nice job not forcing it, not risking a turnover, just throwing it away.
Kentucky sends out the punting unit. This will be a second time they've had to kick it away. Good job by the coverage unit to put us out to that return. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. The Mountaineers headed quickly to the line. To the air, it's Aguilar. Fires to the right. Got his man. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to recover the football, and now they face third down.
And that defender was just smothering the quarterback on that screen attempt. The QB's taught to hold on to it to the last possible second. He had no shot trying to negotiate that defender.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Fires to the tight end.
It's a really nice job in coverage defensively there because that tight end, he wasn't really even open. The quarterback just still tried to put it on him and give him an opportunity, but great tackle, short of the stick, setting it fourth down.
So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. And it's no good after the missed field goal, still down by 11.
That was going to take a Herculean effort by that kicker, and he just didn't have enough leg on that kick.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Really nice stop there from the senior leader. This is a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. They've got the screen set up. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Great job on defense. They did their film study. On 3rd down, they're trying to dial up the screen, see if they can get these pass rushers way up the field, but no can do. They get a tackle for loss on the play. Now setting up fourth.
Kentucky will be forced to punt. Bringing out, they got stuck in reverse. Able to punt and bail them out. He'll call for the fair catch here. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I'd go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down the end zone.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Aguilar. Works the middle. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but they can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that end run.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Got it in the middle, it's Wilson. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
The biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be illegal man downfield. And when they run these RPO plays and those linemen start to creep further and further down the field, I would love for the refs to call those more often. It's a cheating play, basically, running these RPOs. So hard to stop. Nice execution by the offense, but probably cheating too.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You can tell the defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. You have to wonder, after missing a field goal on the last drive, how are they going to play this 3rd down? Through the air, it's Aguilar. Got it set up on the outside. Shakes off the defender. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down.
You know good and well the quarterback wanted to push the ball down the field, wanted to throw for the first down. Couldn't do it because the defense had taken it away. He did the right thing. Didn't turn it over. Dumped it off to his running back. His running back got some positive yards. But guess what? Now it's decision time. It's 4th down.
Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor, both for trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. 1 more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. And we'll start the 4th quarter by trying to boot a 3 through there. He splits to the uprights and puts 3 on the board. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking to throw, it's Vandergrift. Puts it out in the flat. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse. Losing yardage on that play.
And a really nice job by the defense winning 2nd down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good 3rd down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes a connection. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Looking to scramble. He'll pull it down and run. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
These are the plays that don't show up in the stat books, right? Like, a great job. Look at him. He does an awesome job. Instead of taking the sack, clearly wanted to throw the football, scrambles around, gets some positive yards. It doesn't go down as a huge gain, but these are the plays that get you W's.
On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Things it complete to right. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they got enough for the 1st down.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
And the Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. Looking for room. It's Traynor. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big 1st down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, when you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Using the quick game. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out answers.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even if you lead late in a game like this, right? You still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. The run up the middle, trying to power the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Wildcats! Follow the block. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time this requires a little skill to find that hole and slip into a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. We have a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding. Getting set for the point after.
And the extra point splits the uprights and the lead balloons to 15. So they put together a nice-play 75-yard drive. And he got to the house for the 6 to finish it. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Going up top on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
Looking to throw, it's Aguilar. And he just flat topped it. I think he wanted to run before security.
You just got to have better concentration if you're a wide receiver. I know it feels like a routine completion. You still got to get your hands on the ball and look it in. It's a bad drop.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own play. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, picked off. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got to lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT. Almost put the one away.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Movement here from the tight end. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. He showed it all there. A little looseness, a little power, and he's got the first down.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Looking to move it through the air. He wants it all. And a flag flies if the pass is incomplete. Let's see who it's on. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Operating in the red zone here on second down. On the ground, it's Traynham. Able to get a couple on the play. He's down at the 9. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. A 3rd and long here. They can't pick up the first down without getting the touchdown. They'll try the run. Really nice run. Rips off 6 on the play, but it brings up a 4th and 2. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And this field goal attempt might just seal the deal by making it a 3-score game late. Splits the uprights right down the middle. Wait just a second. There's a flag on the play. If this is on the defense, it could be a first down. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll try to pound their way in. Touchdown, Kentucky! And the punishment has been extended. These guys look for finishing touches on this game with that score.
Yeah, I think you feel confident that ends it, right? Late in the game, you can take a miracle for the defense to get back in it. That miracle is no longer coming now.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick work on that scoring drive does 4 plays. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. They're lining up to boot it away. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Dropping back, it's Aguilar. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Nice throw, nice catch, great completion on that out route. Sometimes those quarterbacks, when they see that early, they can make that jump and get that pick 6. So those are dangerous routes to throw, but it worked for him there.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. He's going to pass. Finds his man. It's Roberts. Only they know that one was coming. They'll knock him down in the backfield.
You know, a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I could get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He didn't that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field, making the nice tackle.
Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Looking to pass on second down. He wants a big play here late. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit and are still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
The line quickly. They'll spike it to save some time. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. Back to throw. It's Aguilar. Pocket starts to collapse. And the quarterback caught up here and sacked at the 12. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Needs to get it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Going for 6. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't put the ball in. It'll be 4th down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
A nice touchdown, continue to fight, continue to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense. Continue to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And now they'll try to get the 2-point conversion, guys. They want to throw it. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hand. Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Yeah, and this is how you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what they do, they go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get you out on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.